So John Dutton has passed away. What comes next? This is the most important question that has to be answered before watching this week's episode of Yellowstone, which is packed with snakes, both literal and metaphorical. Watching the film will allow you to relive the most exciting and memorable moments. Wow, those teepees actually do appear like a dreadful place to be. Considering everything that happened, perhaps Rip Kohlhauser ought to have paid attention to the 6,666 team and gotten a different kind of hotel. Jennifer Landon's character, Rep Peter, did not correctly follow all of the instructions that were provided for the sleeping bag. Instead of yelling at her right after she has been frightened by the rattlesnake, perhaps you could wait a few hours before doing so? To tell you the truth, you should let Gator Gabriel Gilbo prepare the rattlesnakes. They probably have a mouth-watering flavor. Kelly Reilly's character, Beth, is a crazed driver who drives her Bentley. In the course of her life, how many automobile collisions has she been responsible for? Even if she has a healthy regard for the cattle industry, I do not like the fact that this police officer is sexually harassing Beth. I couldn't be happier that Beth showed up at the 6,666. Texas has been experiencing a leisurely pace of events, with the exception of the snakes. Enthusiastic with Beth's plan to conceal a GPS tracker on Rip so that he would never be able to escape her. If you are being completely honest, Rip, the cowboys are probably already making fun of you for having a relationship with the ranch owner's daughter. Proceed straight to the suite. When you see Beth showing support for sex workers, it makes you happy. As we watch Case, played by Luke Grimes, Monica, played by Kelsey Isbill, and Tate, played by Brecken Merrill, make improvements to their new home, we are unsure of how much time we should spend on this. Do not call this HGTV. I really like the 6,666 vodka spawn. Taylor, you should keep that money coming in. That's right, I completely forgot that this episode has been just flashbacks up until this point. We are now ready to begin our regularly scheduled craziness. Good morning, Summer Piper Parabo. Moreover, we completely forgot about you. Wow, so John was trying to trick Summer into believing that she was under house arrest, when in reality she had been liberated from her confinement all along? The fact that they had to find a way to remove her from the show is something I can appreciate, but that is some severe behavior on the part of a serial killer. It would appear that Sheridan is not very concerned about tarnishing John's legacy since that Kevin Costner has disappeared. It would be a waste of time for you, Summer, to engage in a mocking exchange with Beth. Following John's passing, it is heartwarming to witness Rip imparting some fatherly guidance to Carter, played by Finn Little. Stuff that warms the heart. Beth, you have a wonderful conclusion to your slaps. In addition, I want to applaud the scary remarks that you said to Jamie West Bentley. Even with all of the Beth action that took place in this episode, it was still shocking to see Beth choke out Sarah Dawn Olivieri and toss her against the wall. Wow. Based on his appearance, Case appears to be the kind of person who would have a great deal of difficulty downloading an application onto his mobile device. Is Jamie going to make a bid for government at this point? What a treacherous act. Even if it is obvious that it would not take place, imagine how hectic things would be if Rip and Summer were to hook up right now in the parking lot of the airport. Despite the fact that it doesn't make much sense, there is chemistry in this scenario, and it would make things more interesting otherwise.